March 2022, in a speech in Jamaica, Prince William vocalized his deep sorrow over slavery and the devastating impact it had on individual lives and cultures internationally throughout history. A year later, King Charles III used the same words to express his feelings, telling a congregation of Commonwealth leaders that, "I cannot describe the depths of my personal sorrow at the suffering of so many, as I continue to deepen my own understanding of slavery's enduring impact." But this sentiment of regret hasn't always been the monarchy's prevailing attitude. Recent research by Suzanne Schwartz, professor of history at the University of Worcester, shows that members of the 18th and 19th century royal family held different views about the transatlantic slave trade, the practice of slavery, and abolition. For an episode of the History Extra podcast, Dr. David Musgrove spoke with Professor Schwartz about what we know and what we don't regarding the complicated truth. Enmeshed within the sprawling institution of the British Empire, the royal family of the late 18th and 19th century is described by Professor Schwartz as personifying the existence of a pro-slavery culture. Professor Schwartz argues that the royal family was directly and intrinsically involved in the slave trade, using its power and influence to defend the wealth and property rights of Caribbean planters, as well as the commercial freedom of British slave merchants to profit from the forced transportation of enslaved Africans.